Hello, coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Hopefully, everyone is having a great day as always. In front of you here is a collection of Kennedy half dollars that I have. We're looking at this one right here, so this is just an example of what the baseline Kennedy half dollar looks like. But included in this row are 3 silver Kennedy half dollars. So the silver Kennedy half dollars were made from 1964 up until 1970. So I'll let you kind of take a look for those while I explain what today's video is going to be about. So today's video is going to be about some special 1964 Kennedy half dollars. 1964 was the first year that the Kennedy half dollar was produced, so they actually altered the profile of Kennedy's hair after they started to make them. So that's one variety that we'll talk about. We'll also talk about some special mint set finishes that were made as a prototype for the Kennedy half dollars that were going to be made in 65, 66, and 67. So the special mint set finishes that came out on the 1964 coins weren't actually supposed to exist. So that's what today's video will be about. Also want to give a special thank you to everyone who has watched the video 1954 and 1955 Wheat Pennies Worth Money. That video was released on December 9th, and it has some tremendous views so far. So I'm very thankful for that. I'll put a link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'll enjoy that video as well. So special thank you to everyone who has watched that. All right, so have you been able to spot the 3 silver Kennedy half dollars that are part of this lineup right here? If you're an experienced coin roll hunter, you'll know what to look for when identifying the silver Kennedy half dollars. What you want to look for is the silver edge of the coin. So this is an example right here. So the copper nickel Kennedy half dollars, you'll be able to see copper showing through like these ones, the first 4 right here. And then this one right here is just silver. So let me pull that out for you. This is the 1964 dated Kennedy half dollar. So this will be 90% silver. We'll get into the actual melt value of the coin a little bit later. So we've got 2 more remaining in this row. This will be another one right here. It's a 1968 Kennedy half dollar. So that's the 40% silver version. And we've got one more. It is this one right here. So this one right here is a 1967 Kennedy half dollar. So again, this will be 40% silver. So from 65 up until 70, all of those are going to be 40% silver. Let me get rid of the copper nickel clad ones, and we'll just bring in these 3 right here. Now let's talk about the base melt value of these coins. So these coins will be worth more than face value regardless of the condition, just because of the metal content of the coin is actually worth more than the face value of the coin. Starting with the 1964 Kennedy half dollar. So that's a 90% silver coin, weighs 12.5 grams at today's silver price, which is $14.56. That gives the total melt value based on the metal content of the coin, $5.27. So if you've got one of these, you can sell it for at least $5, which is quite a nice return on your investment, especially if you're able to pick it up for face value out of a coin roll. And now these 2 right here, these are part of the 40% silver. They're 11.5 gram coins at today's silver price. That means their melt value is about $2.20. So these ones right here still are going to be worth more than face value, but only worth about half of this coin right here. Now, what makes these ones special is that there's actually some more valuable ones out there. There are the 2 varieties that I mentioned earlier. The first one is the accented hair variety. So the original design of the coin actually had a more detailed accented hair design that was used for the obverse right here of the Kennedy half dollar. Now it's estimated that there are around 100,000 of those that were made. Only 10,000 of them have been verified, known to have existed. And it was the original design for the Kennedy half dollar, but was modified later at the request of Mrs. Kennedy. Now, what you're going to look for this coin right here is just accented hair what you'll have to do is compare the detail in the hair from a regular Kennedy half dollar like this one right here to the 1964 Kennedy half dollar and look for the accented hair, the more detailed hair. You'll also can see the bottom and the top of the eye are going to be wider. That's kind of just how the design was also modified. So look for accented hair, and then the bottom and the top of the eye to be kind of wider, I guess. I'm not sure the actual technical term for it. But as far as the prices of these accented hairs, they're worth quite a lot of money. PCGS has only graded one of them at a mint state 69. Keep in mind the highest grade possible is a 70. But even if you have yours graded at a kind of lower end, like a mint state 64, a mint state 65, those are still going to be worth hundreds of dollars. The most recent mint state 65 sold in November 2017 for $104. PCGS has only graded 22 of those with the accented hair. All right, now the next one that we want to talk about, we mentioned the accented hair. The next one is the special mint set finish. So you might have seen some of my other videos in which we talk about special mint sets. So this is what we're looking at right here. I'm going to pop it open for you, and we'll compare a 1966 special mint set to a 1964 Kennedy half dollar. Now, the special mint sets were made from 65, 66, and 67. They were made to kind of deter, to kind of penalize coin collectors because there was a coin shortage. The mint was not very happy about that, so they decided not to make any proof sets. Instead, they would just make some special United States mint sets. Now, the special mint sets are kind of a little bit of a less valuable coin than the proof coin because they're not struck as detailed as a proof coin, but they do have a little bit of a different finish to them. So what happened was they were planning on rolling out these special mint sets, and that a few of them were accidentally made of prototype 1964 Kennedy half dollars, and those made their way into circulation. So none of these were ever intended to be made with the 1964 special mint set finish to them. So it's a rare prototype that was issued. It was supposedly to test the special mint set finish intended for use in 1965. Only 2 to 3 dozen are known to exist, and of course they did not publish the actual mintage of them. For all of those reasons, that lands it on number 27 on the PCGS Top 100 Modern Coins. So let me get you the prices associated with this coin right here. Now, the prices of them are much, much, much higher because unlike the accented hair, which had 10,000 to have known to exist, there are only around 20 to 30 of these that are known with the special mint set. PCGS has graded one of them at a mint state 69 that has not sold at auction. The highest grade with the prototype special mint set finish that is sold at auction has been a mint state 68, which sold in 2009 at a heritage auction for $10,350. So you'll likely set aside all your 1964 Kennedy half dollars just based on the silver metal content of them, but it might be worth going back and checking out for any that might have the accented hair or could have the special mint set prototype finish to them. All right, everyone, that's all the details that I've got for today's video. If you enjoyed this, you might enjoy the 1954-1955 Wheat Pennies Worth Money video, so I'll stick that in the description. Thank you very much, everyone, and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy.